Welcome back to NEMT Van Talks. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Monica.
And today we are focused on how do you create a customer-centric organization?
Centric? Why are you trying to get all fancy? Where you come up with that from?
I mean,
do you mean how you create a experience?
Centric, okay? A customer-centric. Look, we top tier, okay? So we're going to use all the fancy words, and that's just what it is. If you don't know what centric means, go ahead and Google it.
Oh, my God. Okay. Okay.
I'm just kidding, y'all. But yes, so we're going to focus on creating an experience. How do you create an experience for your clients? How do you prioritize your clients?
Okay.
Let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
I think it's important.
That's true. I hear you on that. Okay, so what are some things that we should do or you should do when you want to create a customer experience, or when you want to really just focus on your customers?
Well, the last couple of weeks I've been talking about market research, right?
Yeah.
So that's like key. That's number one. You want to do market research to figure out what your clients' needs are. I think that's important.
Okay.
And then once you figure out what their needs are, then you can focus on how can you provide how can you provide an experience for them? How can you give them what they need?
Okay, so you mean so if you had a customer that has dialysis scheduled 3 times out of the week, right? You want to be able to tailor a service or provide. You want to focus around them and their needs, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Dialysis, chemotherapy, usually those clients, that they're on your schedule for the week, right? So prioritize them. Build a schedule around them so that they are picked up on time, right? Because that's all about customer service. That's all about experience. If they are sitting at this dialysis center for an hour after their treatment, they're not going to be happy.
That's true. And you're right. I think it is critical, like you said, when you want to prioritize your customers, because at the end of the day, that's how you make your money. And their experience is critical in this industry. Yes, I'm using my word critical. I know you hate when I use that, but it's crucial.
It's crucial. What you get?
I'm just saying. Yes, I am. But I'm just saying, it's critical in this industry.
Why is your phone beeping?
Because I'm a businesswoman.
Oh my God, y'all.
I mean, what else? I'm booked and busy all day.
Okay, but look, check this out. It starts with that first phone call.
It does.
Right? So ring, customer calls.
You excited about this?
I like to book a call. I like to book a trip for my dad. Okay. You want to be pleasant. You want to be friendly. You want to be welcoming. Keyword welcoming, right?
I get it.
So you want to provide that great customer service, so that they're excited to see you. Because they be happy when we pull up. I'm sorry, they be happy. But it definitely starts with the customer service. So like you said, prioritizing those chemotherapy, dialysis clients.
And then also you want to make sure you communicate consistently with the facilities, right? If dialysis appointments changes, right? You want to make sure you're on top of that stuff. You want to make sure you factor it into your schedule. If the level of service, meaning maybe they went from ambulatory to wheelchair trip, or from wheelchair to gurney transport, they started to decline or decomp in their health. You want to make sure that these things, right? So how to service that particular patient. So those are things that you should be just mindful of as well. Yeah.
And also, if you are in transportation, why are you not investing in a routing software? If you are making money within your business, why do you not have a routing software to help you minimize the errors and make the most of your business?
Especially if you have 2 or more vehicles, you definitely need a routing software. I agree.
Because they're going to optimize those routes and just make things much easier for you, which in turn will make you will help you provide a better experience for that client.
Yeah. And what we mean by that is when you have that software in place and it routes your trips for that day, instead of you kind of being scattered across the map, you're not. That software is supposed to help minimize and reduce those errors where you're not on, the east side of town 1 minute and then south side of town the next minute, like you're in the same area. So just keep that in mind too.
And also be vigilant about your clients. Like if you have a particular client that you pick up often, and you got to pick her up and she doesn't look right, like she just looks like something is just not off, like maybe she's not as sociable as she used to be, or maybe she can't move parts of her limbs, or whatever the case may be. Make sure that you're communicating with the staff at the senior nursing facilities. Like, it's okay to say, you know what, Miss Jones doesn't look like she usually does. Is there anything that I should be made aware of? Because that not only shows that you are being vigilant to your clients, but the nursing facility will appreciate the fact that, hey, this driver sees something that we didn't see, and they really care. That's what it seems like.
And to really add to that, when you're picking up dialysis patients and people that are going to have chemotherapy, it is critical that you pay attention to those individuals. The reason being is because Miss Jones, I can assure you, she's not going to look the same way when you initially dropped her off for that appointment, when you return to pick her up. Chemotherapy and dialysis, it really takes a lot out of those individuals. And so sometimes they're really thirsty, they're dehydrated, so it is critical that you be mindful and you pay attention to those things.
There
before
you go with saying critical again. You done said it about 5 times.
I don't care, because it is, and I mean it. It's critical. So it is, but you want to just be on the lookout for those things, because I would hate for you to really load someone up in your vehicle and then they have a medical emergency and then you have to perform CPR. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. So so that's that.
But what else can you do to provide that great customer service, like that experience? Like, I think it starts with your drivers too, right?
Ooh, yes.
Like making sure that they're trained, make sure that they're showing compassion, making sure that they like I said, vigilant to the clients.
And they have to demonstrate confidence, right? Because they want to know and feel safe and secured when they're in your vehicle or riding with your drivers. And so that's another thing too. If your driver feel like they don't know what's going on, or they can't, answer certain questions, or they feel nervous when they're secure in the wheelchair, they notice that. They pay attention to all of those things. So that's
go in there with confidence, for sure. But you also, like we said in the beginning, prioritize your people. I'm telling you, be punctual, pick them up on time, make sure that you're there, because just that alone will set you apart from so many other transportation providers. Because I could tell you that
the stories,
people not picking up their clients, you guys,
and it's a bad look. It's not a good look for your business,
because they're trying to take on too much. But also make sure your vehicles are clean. You have no idea how many times people have got in our vans and they're like, oh my god, your vans are so clean. Like
it's the simple things like that. It's really simple things. You're right. Sanitizing your vehicles, make sure you have hand sanitizing, things people can wipe their hands with, napkins, whatever. Keep all of that stuff in your vehicle. Like, you should have it regardless, but you want to also just make sure your vehicle is clean, because they do look at that stuff. They nosy.
I know. And then greet your clients with a smile. Greet them with a smile, say hello, good morning. Use their name of preference. We have client, we know that her government name is this, but she prefers to be called this, and that is exactly what we're gonna call her. So I think that, and then that builds a personable relationship with them too. So because even sometimes when I'm be on the phone and I'm taking a call, I'd be like, okay, well, where's mom going? Where's dad going? Like, that's
You
what I
do
use.
say that. Yes.
I do, but you know what, you guys?
They love it. They
because
do.
it's like, okay, we're a family. Because in my head, like, if you are our client, I'm going to treat you like family. So we might as well just go ahead and start this conversation off right. So where's mom going? Like, let me know. So that I can make sure that the driver gets there to pick her up and drop her off back at home.
But you know, just to doing all of these things, like, you're right, it does create a good welcoming experience. It really establish rapport with your clients, and honestly, it's it's a way that you really, that's how you continue to generate revenue. That's how you continue to have these same reoccurring patients, and you build long-lasting relationships. And you don't really have to focus on, I know I'm going to say this is brokers, but you could really focus on really building your business and your clientele base.
Absolutely. But I think that, you know, all that we just mentioned are great tips for helping you guys scale your business, bring in private pay clients, creating a positive experience where you prioritize your clients, because at the end of the day, they are your bread and butter. They are how you are surviving. So why not put them up here, right? Why not provide them an experience where they're going to feel like, oh my God, this company is just amazing. So that's what they say about our company. So
you better check out the reviews.
But yeah, you guys, we want you to do well. We want you guys to succeed. Don't just like get in this industry and start making all this money and thinking like, you know, you don't have to provide a customer-centric business.
There she go, that centric word. Yes, she's absolutely right. You're right. The people, I'm just saying, you know, you're right. You start seeing the money flowing in, and you're like, well, they need this transportation. They're gonna book with us regardless. Just like they found you, they can find somebody else. So don't do that. Don't neglect this part of the business. It is critical.
Absolutely. All right, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and hop off, but we hope that we gave you some tips. If there's anything that you can think of that you can add on to how you as a transportation provider provide a centric experience for your clients, let us know in the comments, because I want to know, is there something that we're missing that we need to be like incorporating within our organization? Like, let us know. Let's talk about it. Bye, you guys.
Ciao.